Christy Neidhart here with Matt Skipper of Skipper Law. I wanted to introduce you guys to Matt. He's been tremendous help to my husband and I, and also to all of our real estate clients. We recently had a transaction where we were working with some grown kids and their mom had passed away and we're trying to sell their house and realized in the middle of it that she did not have a will, and it caused all kinds of chaos and a very difficult emotional time for them. Just made it 10 times worse. So I was wondering, Matt, can you tell us what happens when you don't have a will and you have to...
Thank you, Christy. I appreciate you having me here. The absence of a will can be a huge problem in the event of a passing. There are two ways to die in Maryland, with and without a will. And if someone dies without a will, there are default rules under the laws of the state of Maryland. They're called the laws of intestacy. And the laws of intestacy decide who gets what in the case of someone's passing when they do not have a will. Those laws generally look to your closest of kin, usually lineally first. So it will look to a spouse, to children, and to parents first. I can tell you that in my years of doing estate planning, there has never been a time that a client of mine has actually picked for their plan what the default rules would have been.
Yes, if you want control over who is getting what and how it happens, it's best to get a will.
It is best to get a will. Having a will is important for two primary reasons, and there are a lot of things that can be provided for in a will. The first reason is that you can decide how your assets are going to be distributed. That's the piece of a will that everybody knows and understands. Your wills can give things to neighbors, friends, charities. Another important aspect of making a will is appointing a personal representative. Personal representative is also called the executor, and that is the person who makes decisions for the estate.
So we ask a lot of our clients when they purchase a house, do you have a will? Or they get married and they decide they want to purchase a house at that point. When should someone get a will?
There's never a bad time to have a will, but generally speaking, if you have people that depend on you.
Okay, so hopefully you are convinced that you do need a will and it is time to get one. What can they expect? What is, here at Skipper Law, what is the process? How much does it cost on average? Just some expectations.
Yeah. At Skipper Law, the way that we do estate planning is we sit down and we do a consultation. The initial consultation usually takes about an hour. After the initial consultation, if the client chooses to move forward, they hire us to draft the documents. The estate plan bundle is a flat fee, so there's no guesswork. Traditionally, for single person, the cost is somewhere between $400 and $600. For a married couple, it's between $800 and $1,200.
I know both Chad and I have felt so much better knowing that thing is it's done. We can check it off the list. I just want to put a challenge or request out to all of you to, if you don't have a will in place, to please at least pick a date that you're going to have one in place by and set a plan to do that. So thank you, Matt. Greatly
Thanks,
appreciate
Christy. Appreciate it.